Hey guys, welcome to Technability. I am Berge. We are your source for no-nonsense tech. Alright, we got the LG G2 right here. Done quite a few reviews and comparisons with the G2 on our channel. Check that out if you already haven't. Basically what I wanted to emphasize here today is the fact that I am a fan of LG's overlay. Now, in the past, I've been very critical about certain overlays on smartphones, Android smartphones to be specific. I'm not the biggest fan of TouchWiz. I do think it looks good and works well on, say, the Galaxy Note, but I'm not the biggest fan. I do like HTC Sense, but again, at times it does feel bloated. But with LG's overlay, I am a fan, and one of the reasons why is due to the customizations. Now, if I was to go to the settings right here, you can see that you have a multitude of customization options. You have home screen. So if I go to home screen and I go to, say, screen swipe effect, I could change that to breeze, and I have just changed my screen swipe effect. And you can see I have infinite scrolling as well. You can adjust that, make it so that you have an over scroll effect. If I go back to home screen, I can go back and change my portrait view only options. I have allow home screen looping, which is basically the fact that it infinitely scrolls. You have backup your settings as well. You could back up your customizations. You have lock screen options, gesture, one-handed operation, which is what I'm doing right now, but you can see I could set up various different one-handed operations. Go back here. You got slide aside, and you have Q, one of my favorite features actually, which is Q slide. If I was to just go here and show you guys Q slide, if I could find it, customizations galore. There's Q slide right there. So if I open browser, for example, I can multitask with the browser right there and still pan through my screen and basically perform other tasks while I have the browser open in the background. And I can simply X out of it and it's gone. Alright, so the customizations I'm a big fan of. I'm also a big fan of the speed. I think this thing is absolutely zippy, blazing fast. You have to give it up to LG for definitely optimizing their overlay with 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, which is what it's currently operating on, to run zippy and blazing fast. I'm definitely a fan. Again, stock Android is always going to be the fastest in terms of sheer speed, but we definitely have no complaints here. You can see very quick to create folders, moving widgets around on the grid, very easy to do. You can also resize the widgets if you'd like. You can see the folders. You have options here with the folders as well. So you could change the color, you could change the folder name. So quite a few options here with LG's overlay, and we are big fans. You can see just the app drawer right here. You have the widgets tabs. You also have the apps right here, and you can customize this as well by just clicking on the menu option, and you have view apps by, show large icons, apps wallpaper, hide show apps. So again, the options here are almost limitless in terms of what you get. I mean, they've taken rooting and what people have done with rooting their phone and adding various different customizations and tweaks, and they've added it here with their overlay. So credit to LG. They've really done a good job, and even something like the lock screen. Right, so I could just double tap to unlock it here, and you can see the lock screen is gorgeous, and the unlock effect is absolutely gorgeous as well. And you have the ability to access your camera, you have the ability to access lock screen widgets, as well as customize the shortcuts below. So great system in my opinion. If you're a fan of customizations, then the G2 may be for you. And just going through the phone, you can see it's a gorgeous device. 1080p 5.2-inch display, on-screen navigation buttons. You can see just panning through, it's a gorgeous screen LCD. Big fan of LG's displays, about 441 pixels per inch. It's a thin phone, it's not too thick, it's under 9 millimeters. You can see the back, very shiny, very slippery. So if you have sweaty hands, you may want to buy a case to deter you from dropping this gorgeous device. Very little bezel, so it does look like the front is almost all screen, which is why I have a completely black background, because I love that look and feel. Otherwise, again, I am a big fan of the LG G2. If you guys are in the market for a smartphone, definitely consider this one. It's high-end as well. 2.26 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 800, Adreno 330 GPU, 2 gigs of RAM, an absolutely fantastic 13 megapixel camera. It captures absolutely fantastic pictures. You can see very easy to take pictures. You also have burst shot options as well as front-facing cam. You can see me. Hey there, guys. See my new camera as well. All right, let's exit out. Long press the home button. You can multitask or just push clear all. You also have the ability to go to your menu options right here, and you have the back button as well. So LG G2, if you guys haven't already seen, we have some great reviews and comparisons with the G2 on our channel. Again, Technability is your source for no-nonsense tech. Keep watching. We have some great content coming up soon, including some unlocking videos and our great new and original web show called Bet You Didn't Know. So look out for that. Also, we have partnered up with Thoughtful Media, which I will be mentioning in a separate video. So stay tuned for that as well, guys. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching Technability, your source for no-nonsense tech. LG G2 overlay. Tell us how you guys feel about it in the comment section below, and also don't forget to subscribe. All right, have yourself a good one.